To begin solving this problem, I'm going to split apart 31 into 30 plus 1 and put it in parentheses because I'm showing a different way of showing 31. I'm going to bring down my 43 and my multiplication sign. And now I'm going to see that I can use the distributive property. I can multiply 43 times 30 and 43 times 1. I have a plus in between the two because I have a plus between 30 and 1. I have 30 groups and 1 group. So when I rewrite it, it is 43 groups of 30 plus 43 groups of 1. Altogether, I should have 43 groups of 31. So now I can solve 43 times 1 mentally. So I'm going to do that and just write 43 here. 43 plus 30 cannot be solved mentally. This is like the homework you did last night, where I'm going to need to break apart the 43 into tens and ones so that it can be solved mentally. So I'm going to split that up into 40 plus 3 and put that in parentheses because I'm showing 43 in another way, times 30 plus 43. Now I have to distribute my 30 to the 40 and my 30 to the 3. See, this really should be in brackets here because I want to solve that part first. So now when I distribute the 30, I can rewrite this problem as 40 times 30 plus, and I'm doing plus because I have a plus in between my 40 and my 3, so plus 3 times 30. And that's just another way of saying 40 plus 3 times 30. 40 times 30 plus 3 times 40. And I don't want to forget about 43 over here. And now I can solve because I can do these two problems mentally. 40 times 30 is 1,200. And then I'm going to add 3 times 30, which is 90. And again, I don't want to forget to bring down that 43 there. And now I'm solving from left to right. 1,200 plus 90, 1,290 plus 43. $1,333 should be our final answer to that problem. I'm going to begin solving this problem by separating 39 into 40 minus 1 and putting it in parentheses. I'll bring down 38 times, and now I see that I can use the distributive property. 38 times 40 minus 38 times 1. I can solve 38 times 1 in my head and get 38. However, 38 times 40 I cannot solve in my head. So, just like we did in the first problem, and just like you learned to do the other day for home and practice for homework as well, I'm going to take a look at 38 times 40 and break apart 38 into 30 plus 8 times 40. And I've got to remember to bring down my subtraction sign. So now I've just rewritten 38 times 40 as 30 plus 8 times 40. So that's another way of expressing it. Now I can see, if I look inside my brackets here, that I can use the distributive property. So I'm going to distribute the 40 here and rewrite it as 30 times 40 plus 8 times 40. And I don't want to forget about the 38. And now I can go ahead and solve these two mentally. 30 times 40. 3 times 4 is 12, and then I have the two place values to account for. So 1,200 plus 8 times 4 is 32, and I have one place value to account for, so it becomes 320, and again, bring down minus 38. So now I'm just adding and subtracting to finish solving. 1,200 plus 320 equals 1,520 minus 38. And again, if you wanted to break this apart to help you solve it mentally, I'm taking away 38, so I want to take away 30, and I want to take away 8. So I could rewrite it like this to help you solve it mentally. Now 1,520 minus 30, 1,490. I still have to take away 8. And I'm going to get 1,482.